Hey, I've got a couple of codes to give away with this video for the upcoming Halo Infinite BTB flight starting on October 1st. These codes will work on both PC and Xbox, and all you need to do is leave a comment on this video, and I will pick the winners tomorrow. So number one, Big Team Battle will probably be my preferred game mode in Halo Infinite, and I didn't think that was going to be the case, because usually I'm a 4v4 kind of player. All the way back to Halo 2, 4s have been my jam. Sure, I like Big Team Battle, but I always spend the most time in Halo multiplayer playing 4v4. With Infinite, especially in this last flight, oh my goodness, these matches are so sweaty. At least for me, they felt really tough. My third game, I matched against Royal 2 and Lethal and Capture the Flag, and man, we got slapped. And it was an honor to get beaten that badly. We did get one cap, I was happy about that, but it just was tough. You know, anytime we were playing Bazaar or Live Fire, it just felt like the matches were so darn difficult that you really had to focus in that lean forward mentality. Now, for me, like when I play Halo, I look for, can I have creative fun within the sandbox? Can I, find cool clips and find creative ways to play? And man, dude, some of the sandbox toys in Infinite are awesome. And I didn't realize like how awesome until I actually got to try them out on Behemoth. When you look at the repulsor or grapple hijacking and vehicles, of course, we'll talk about that in a second, like there seems to be like so much potential for crazy, awesome things. And maybe it's the flight. Maybe it's just that the people who sign up for the flight are more interested Halo players, and when we get the release, it's not going to be as sweaty. I don't really think so. I have a feeling, just knowing like the previous 343 Halos, that Infinite is going to have tight SBMM, and it's going to be tough wherever you go. So Big Team Battle may give you the chance to explore with some of those toys a little bit more often, which might make it a little bit more chill. The second thing I learned is that Behemoth is my favorite Halo map since Halo Reach. Sure, it's a circle, but man, sometimes simplicity is rad. And maybe it's because Behemoth matches felt more relaxed, but all of the creative, crazy clips that I've been watching have almost all been on this map.
We'll try launching it. I'm out of here!
Vehicles felt fun, and grapple hijacks literally never got old. This was the map during the flight that I was laughing on, and I really wish we got an entire day just to play it, because I didn't get to try it out too terribly much. But this is the kind of stuff that really reminds me of Halo 3. If you guys haven't seen some of the cool out-of-map pictures people were getting, tell me this doesn't just absolutely feel 2007 Halo. It's pretty awesome. The third thing I learned is that I will be probably playing Halo Infinite on mouse at launch. Now, the first flight I played on the controller, and man, I talked about it last time, the aiming didn't feel right. It just didn't feel comfy to me, or like old Halo, and I tried a lot of different settings. This flight I played on mouse, and while it still feels a little clunky or just off, it felt a little less funky to me than playing on a controller. Now, I play just about every FPS on mouse these days. That's how I really enjoy FPS titles. But I've always grown up playing Halo on controller, so I swap back and forth. But Infinite on controller just doesn't feel great to me, especially on PC. I know there's some weird stuff about the red reticle that I saw some tweets about, but for the most part, I really hope that Infinite can resolve the aim feel prior to launch, because there were similar complaints with Halo 5. I know, there's different elements at play with Halo 5, but dude, how a game feels is huge, and it doesn't feel spot on right now, and I don't really know how to describe it. Maybe you guys can let me know in the comments if you felt similarly. And the fourth thing that I learned, Infinite's probably not going to be a whole lot much more than these flights. I mean, let's think about it honestly, guys. With just 2 months to go, I have a hard time believing we're really going to be surprised come December with like a crazy big feature-rich product with tons of stuff we haven't seen. I'm getting the sense that it's going to be a little janky at launch. There's not going to be a ton there, and it's going to be probably pretty similar to what we're experiencing now. Which is kind of a bummer, because for the last, 6-7 years on the channel, I've really tried to just make it a point, and I know tons of other content creators have, of just stressing, you guys need to release a feature-rich product at launch. Now, I also strongly think that after 6-7 months, Infinite's going to be a better game, and give this thing time, it's only going to grow and evolve. And I like the sandbox. I like a lot about this game. I don't love it just yet, but there's a lot here that I think is pretty cool. I just am thinking though, come December, I don't know how much of a wow factor is going to be there. If there's still a ton of performance issues, we don't have how many maps are going to be in this game, or like how much more can we expect in 2 months? I would love to be crazy surprised. I would love that to happen, and we show up and you're like, wow, what we play in 2 months is vastly different. The menus are totally filled out. There's tons more cosmetics and then, unlocks and stuff. But I really think it's going to feel probably like a beta in a few months. Hope I'm wrong, but overall, man, that's the stuff I learned during Infinite's latest flight. I'm really excited to play BTB this weekend. It's been very busy, so I'm probably not going to get the chance to play a ton of it. But what do you guys think of the flight? Did you enjoy it? Did you like Behemoth? What are some things you guys learned? Thanks for watching. I hope you guys are doing good, and I will see you again next time.